And now that I turned it on, you can hear me. Hey, everybody, welcome in. Happy not Monday. How's that sound? I think that's a good way to look at it. Happy not Monday. Sig's over there on YouTube. Sig, how you doing tonight, my dude? Hope you're doing well. I'm gonna turn on Brian's mic because he's here. I saw him dancing a little bit. B, what's going on, bro?
Hey, you can actually see me this week?
I can see you, yeah. So I can see you and your green shirt.
Oh yeah, brother.
How you doing, man?
I'm here, and
yeah.
you know, it's hot, but that's okay. I rode my indoor bike today because I was like, I'm not gonna go and like ruin this outfit for this podcast. So I was like, I have an indoor bike. That's what I've got it for.
Okay.
So
Okay.
I did that. You know, we're keeping it moving around here. We're doing what we can. It was a solid work day. I'm not generating any packs on out of the park today, which is disappointing. But you know, we gotta keep it moving.
Yeah. It's warm in here. You know, the back of my house where my office is faces west. So, you know, once midday passes, the sun just bakes this room, and so it gets a little warm. But I found out last week that playing the fan, you know, having the fan on was not a good idea because I could definitely hear it in the podcast recording. Although I think I cleaned it up a little bit. I was asking.
Yeah, I didn't notice in the recording or the.
Well, good.
Whatever, but that, you know, I got, you know, potato hearing for what that's worth.
Yeah. It sounds like I asked Jeff because I know he listens every week, and he didn't mention anything about it. So sounds like I did a good enough job cleaning it up. So my audio editing skills apparently were up to the task. But hey, Wiggum, welcome in.
Wonderful job, Sconzi. Come on now.
Thank you.
Give yourself some credit.
That,
credit, brother.
Old man Wiggum verifying audio and video working everywhere. Thank you for that. Appreciate that. Emily's here too. We got to give the old boom boom welcome to Emily and old man Wiggum. Welcome in, everybody. Happy to have you here. We got some fun stuff planned for tonight, I think. I really want to turn my fan on. It will get turned on as soon as we're done with the podcast. Just to letting everybody know. I should
turn it on.
I should set up B's camera while I'm here. I don't know what I'm doing. Okay. Brian's image. We're going to we'll leave it there. We just won't have it on. And then we'll turn on Brian's camera, which I need to change this to that. Oh, there you are. All right. Now let me, oh, look, there you are. Now I can change to this. And there's Brian, everybody. And the smiley face next to the pride flag. We got it all going on. Chat test from Big Mike Mike. Thanks for the chat test, Mike. I appreciate it. The Twitch to stream chat hasn't been super reliable. I mean, since they fixed it, it seems to be working okay. But initially, it didn't work very well. All right. I think we're all set up except for, you know, the joke that I didn't come up with. I thought, you know what? I actually had one saved. But I think I deleted it or something. Damn. I know I had one. Is it over here? No, I think I deleted it. What a shame. It was a good one, too. Oh, wait. I think I remember what it was, something like that. I remembered what it was. So we're good. We got the joke.
Nice.
Gretzky was waiting on the joke. I got the joke. Hit record. Guess what, Wiggum? You never have to tell me that again because I set it up to record every stream automatically. Because I figured that's the easiest way to do it. And you know, I'm planning ahead for potential eventualities. So we'll see how things work. But I appreciate you reminding me anyway. Let me shut off the music here. And then I think we can dive in. Music off. Hey B, which almost qualified drop should we use? You got a preference? I never ask you. I just choose.
I would say
we got technically 3 of them, although we have 2 versions of
probably the Something about having this much fun. I don't remember the full thing.
Got it.
Like
Got it.
something. These people don't have this much fun.
Wig says number 2.
Oh, it's experts don't have this much fun. That's what it is.
That's it. We'll go with that one. All right. Are you ready to jump in, B? All right. I do not have permission. What are you talking about? I do not have permission. I'm so confused. Discord's going weird. Oh, that's from like months ago. Never mind. I'm confused. All right. We're already recording. We're ready to go. We're going to use that. That's my joke. All right. Let's do this, B. Wait, this is episode 82, right? All right. I'm not ready yet. I'm almost ready, though. Where is my screen and my other screen? All right, there we go. Now we're ready. Tuesday, June 14th. Thank you. Not Monday, something. Hello and welcome to We Random, episode 82. We're recording live Tuesday, June 14th, 2022. I'm gonna get that at some point. This is a podcast where we talk about random stuff, and B will tell you a little bit more about that. We are doing something a little bit different this week, so we'll see how you like that. Before we jump into that, though, B, I was thinking the other day, I'm getting older, and so my body doesn't work, the way that it used to. But of all my body parts, my fingers are definitely the most reliable. I can always count on them. That's right, everybody. We'll be back right after this.
Almost Qualified Productions.
Let's get crazy!
Experts don't have this much fun.
Welcome to We Random, episode 82. I'm Landmark. That's Sconzi. Say hello to the people, Sconzi.
Hey, everybody.
It only took us 82 episodes for us to have a joke that I might actually want to reuse, but we did it, baby! So
we got there.
By the end of this podcast, I will have totally forgotten that joke, but when I listen back, I will remember, and then at some point, I'm going to drop that joke into conversation, and people will groan. So thank you. But today, we are here on We Random. For those of you who are new, welcome. For those of you who are seasoned veterans of the show, welcome back. This is how this is going to work. We have our wonderful Wheel of Doom. There are topics on that wheel. Sconzi's going to hit the little spin button. The wheel is going to spin. We're going to talk about the topics. Today is a very special episode of We Random. I have called it the Leslie Nope Edition. Sconzi will tell you more about that in a moment. But Sconzi, before we move on to our positive point, do you have any wonderful words of wisdom for the people today?
All I'm going to say is stay cool out there because it's freaking hot everywhere.
Sure is. Well, that then leads us to today's
positive point.
All right, Sconzi, you had a very special idea for today's We Random podcast, and that is what we want to make the positive point. So I will turn the floor over to you, good sir, to explain to our listeners and loyal viewers what we will be doing today.
Yeah, so we talk about a lot of different things in the podcast, and some of them are good and some of them are bad, and we have conversations about them, and we try to take a positive spin on things. But one thing that I have noticed lately is that I feel like I'm getting dragged down by all the bad news that I'm reading everywhere. And part of that's what we do on the podcast, too. So I said, you know what, B? I'm going to call an audible, and I'm going to say we do an entire show with just positive-leaning stories. Let's spend a week focused on looking for positive stories, happy stories, things that are, bring positivity or that are just feel good stories. So that's what we're going to do. We're shaking it up a little bit this week, and let us know your thoughts. Like I don't know if this is what we're going to do every week, but I think it's kind of nice to kind of veer off that direction a little bit. So that's what we got going on, B.
Yep, and I know we've had some conversations offline and off stream about the direction of the podcast and some of the topics that we cover. So as Skanzi said, give us your feedback and let us know what you think. We are open to your ideas because we want to make this podcast not only entertaining for you, loyal listener and loyal viewer, but also something that is supportive of everyone's mental health. And, you know, dredging through the next 17 things that Marjorie Taylor Greene says isn't always great for anyone's mental health. So let us know what you think of today.
Yeah. And that's why the smiley face guy is over there. You know, I even thought about which direction I needed to point, and I figured it out. And then I still pointed the wrong goddamn way. Smiley face guy over by the chat. You know, I figured smiley face for today's stories. Anyway, let's spin this wheel and see what we get. There are quite a few of these that kind of tie together, and I think if we get them in the wrong order, it's going to be kind of weird. But yeah, that's okay. So this is another 4-day work week trial. I feel like when B named this one, he was like, "I'm so done with this bullshit." But what is this all about, B?
I mean, I named it because it didn't really have like a catchy thing. It basically is that 70 companies are taking part in a 6-month trial that is thought to be the world's biggest pilot scheme for changing the traditional work week. The experiment has been organized by a group campaigning for shorter working hours but for no loss in wages. During this trial, employees will get 100% of their pay for 80% of the hours that they would usually work, with the aim of being more productive. When some of the workers for these different companies were interviewed, they had discussed different ways that this will impact them. A lot of people said that it will increase their morale in the sense that they will be more motivated to do their work within their working hours, knowing that the reward is that they will have the extra day away from the office or away from their work environment. So, Skanzi, we've talked a lot about this. This is why this is called Another One, right?
Another one.
But again, it's good that this is happening because we in a society that has always been about just like get your ass to work, like there's options for people to have a balance where you still get your work done and you still feel like a productive member of that world of work, but you're also maintaining your own, you know, mental and physical health. What are your thoughts on this one?
Yeah, and you know, Gretzky over there in Twitch said, you know, Monday through Friday, 9 to 5 is broken for the current day and age. And I agree. I think, you know, times change. And let's go back to the fact that, you know, there, and I don't know the entire history on this, and I should probably look it up as much as I talk about 4-day work weeks. But, you know, initially there was no kind of regulation. There was nothing on what the normal workday was, and it wasn't until a bunch of unions happened and people fought for their rights to party and to cut down their workday and work week did we come to this 4-day, you know, or this 5-day, you know, 8 hours a day, 40 hours a week work week. So, like, and that was in the 20s, 30s, something like that, a long ass time ago. Things are shifting, things are changing, and I think that there's a big push nowadays for people to look at what makes sense. Just, and again, my biggest argument is, like, how the hell does life even make sense if you're working this huge percentage of the time? You don't have time to do anything else, right? Like, you get 2 days off a week, and then those, you know, one of those days you have to get all the stuff done that you didn't get done during the week, and on the other day you're probably still getting done with all the stuff that you had to get done during the week, right? And it doesn't seem conducive to me to a very healthy, mental healthy, and productive lifestyle. I don't think it gives people the time that they need to be productive and to chase their passions and to live a fulfilling life. And the problem is that the people who are in control of all this, which are the businesses, they don't want to change that. Why would they want to not get you for 40 plus hours a week if they can do that, right? And they've already got the ball in their court. So it's going to take a lot before this changes, if it changes. But I don't think that this is the way things should be. That's my personal opinion.
Yeah, so I had a thought, and it might make me sound, you know, uneducated on the subject. But thinking about this, right? You had mentioned like this stuff happened in like the 1930s or whenever it happened. Thinking about the options people had to do things then versus the options and opportunities that people have now, right? Like it's a very stark difference. Like when you went home in 1930, you couldn't hop on the internet and like chat with your family. You couldn't go on like a day trip to somewhere, right? Like these were not options that were available to you. As to where now, like if you had the time, in theory, there's a lot more options that are available to people to do things that are allowing them to chase their passions, their dreams, their hopes, their ambitions outside of working, which, I think that's a really big piece of this, is that for a long time in our country, a lot of people's orientation and like sense of purpose was, what is it that I do for my job?
Yep.
And now we're kind of seeing a shift to, my orientation and sense of purpose is this. It's raising my family. It's giving back to my community. It's doing XYZ that is my passion versus feeding into being a cog in a machine or whatever. So I feel like it's just a different time in that way. So I think that's kind of interesting as well.
Yeah, no, I think you bring up a great point. Our forefathers, and I would say even my generation to a degree, and definitely previous generations, to me, that was kind of the whole focus. Is your career is kind of who you are. This is where you pour your heart and soul. This is where you put a bunch of time. You climb up the corporate ladder. You get one job and you stay at that company for 40 years, and then you retire. Like things are just different nowadays. Like and the younger, the more newer, the more recent, however you want to say, generations, the more extreme it gets, right? Like their goal is to live a fulfilling and a happy life, which should be all of our goals. It's not, how do I put in the most work? How do I climb the corporate ladder? How much money do I make? That's not what drives people that much anymore. People want fulfillment. People want purpose. They want to be able to do what gets them excited, and work just doesn't generally do that. That's not to say that work is horrible, that I understand why we need to work. All of that makes sense, right? We need cogs in the wheel. But I fundamentally think just the system as it is broken. And that's probably never going to change, or at least it's way in the future when we take all kinds of different work. But what people strive for, what people desire, and what people want in their lives is way different than what has been in the past. And so I think that things have to change because, frankly, business can hold tight and they're pushing back, right? You see all this stuff all over in the news where it's pretty obvious when there are articles being pushed from the other side, right? And there's obviously pushing back. Elon Musk, who I have a lot of things to say about him, but we're making this a happy podcast. He even put out a tweet about, everybody needs to get back to the office immediately, blah, blah, blah. Because again, that's pulling people away from having a little bit of, safety and a little bit of time for themselves. Like if I had to drive to the office every day, where my office is, okay, so technically my office changed, but you're still looking at probably an hour a day. If I had to go to the old office, we're looking at 2.5, 3 hours a day. Like that's time that I could have for myself, or time that I could be working, because I guarantee you the job isn't going to say, oh, we only need you in the office for 4 hours because of all the time you'll be driving to get here. That's not how it works,
Right. So one part of this that I do want to maybe touch on, and I don't know if this is appropriate for the Happy podcast, but I think it's an interesting perspective. So one of the things that's interesting to me is there are people who will say, well, if we shorten the work week, then we're not going to have availability of services and blah, 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 blah. Right. So I think that this is interesting to discuss, though, because we want people to actually have time with their families. We want people to be able to explore their dreams, but that also means that we as the consumer are going to have to be okay with the fact that I just can't walk into this meat market or whatever 7 days a week from 7 a.m. to 10 p.m. and get what I want. And honestly, to me, I think that's a good thing. I think we need to set realistic expectations for the people who work, right? Because we live in my opinion, we live in a society today where it's like this instant microwave. Like I want everybody to do everything that I want right now. Like people just get so mad when they're like, oh my God, this store is closed. I can't go to this restaurant on insert holiday here. Yeah. Right. And it's like those people who work at this establishment should be able to spend time with their families on those holidays. Like for me, when I was in college, I worked at a retail store. I worked every holiday because it was basically me and my mom. And my mom's like, I don't care if you want to make money, you go make that money. But that was a decision that we got to make together versus somebody being like, nah, you got to come in and work on Christmas. You got to come in and work on New Year's. You got to come in and work on Thanksgiving. You got to come in and work on insert holiday that might be meaningful to you here, right? Like, I feel like that is a culture shift that would also be helpful in advancing this movement. What are your thoughts on that perspective?
Well, my first thought is we haven't been able to use this for a while, so I just want to say, B, when it comes to his old job and working on the holidays, he was all about that.
Zeke Elliott, feed me of the week.
Anyway.
Not true, though. I actually have, I can explain that.
No, it's my turn to talk. You shut up, B.
But I'm going to explain it later.
Yeah, I don't even remember what we were talking about. Shit. Yeah, things not being open or whatever. No, I agree with you. I think, we do definitely live in a situation where it's all immediacy, right? And people aren't planning ahead. And I am 100% the poster boy for that. Like, dude, I have an Amazon package dropped off every day because I think it's something that I forgot or need to get, and I just get it. I think tomorrow I'm getting a new butter dish. That tells you I'm fucking old. I bought a goddamn butter dish. Anyway, and it's red. I don't know why. Anyway, so, yes, I think that would change things a little bit, right? So people would have to plan ahead a little bit. Yes, there's a little bit of discomfort there. But to your point, I think we have to look at the bigger picture, which is, yes, people deserve to have the holiday off. Gretzky mentioned the same thing that I was going to say, which is there are a lot of corporations that are starting to draw back on the Black Friday stuff. A lot of them don't open up on Thanksgiving. So I think that's an important thing. I know that there's a lot of companies that kind of stretch out their Black Friday, so it's not so much rush in on that Friday because that's when all the deals are, but it's more like a Black Friday week kind of thing. And some people push it off to the Cyber Monday the following week. So I think there are little things that are happening, and maybe some of that, this is my skeptical mind, maybe some of that is corporations who are trying to, give crumbs and then just say, you can be happy with these crumbs. We're helping you out a little bit and hoping to kind of keep the tide at bay, so to speak. Because I think there's a lot of people pushing for a lot of really big changes, and I don't think that's something that'll happen quickly. But again, we've talked about this before. Like, we've got unions that are forming around Starbucks and Amazon, and there's people are starting to take control. They're starting to push back. We had the whole Great Resignation, which is still pretty much happening at this point, right? Where people are like, I want to follow my dreams. I want to do what I want to do and how I want to do it, and I'm not going to let some corporation dictate what my life is going to be like. Just because I need to pay my damn bills to live. So I think we're moving in that direction where things are going to get better. I think it's a long road before it might get to where a lot of us want it to be, but at least we're seeing some progress, and that is a happy story.
That is a happy story. So while you spin the wheel, I will quickly explain why I worked holidays. I worked holidays because I liked to help those customers who were in that heightened state, right? A lot of people who are there on holidays are like, I don't want to be here. Like, I was fine being there, and I like helping people.
You're such a good helper, B.
I am.
So let's talk
what am I helping
about
us read now?
Positive psych? I don't know what this one is.
So we are going to talk about Dawn Baxter, who is a certified positive psychology coach. Dawn shares 6 things that you can do every day to lift your mood and make your life better. Those 6 things are: hit pause when you feel negativity creep in, breathe better, do something nice for someone else, practice gratitude, celebrate your wins, and smile. So, how do you feel about these tips, and how do you feel like you have or will integrate them into your daily life, Sconzi?
I'm trying to look it back up. The website was really unhappy because I had an ad blocker on. So it said, we need you to shut that off. So I shut it off and refreshed the page. And then it was mad because my other ad blocker was still on. So I need to take a look at this.
And then there were like 17 ads that played.
There's so many ads. Oh my God, it's ridiculous. You wonder why people use ad blocker. So let's see. We've got hit pause when you feel negativity creep in. Breathe better. I wish I could do that. Do something nice for someone else. Practice gratitude. Celebrate your wins and smile. So I will say that a lot of these are very similar articles that other articles that we have here and other things that we may cover. I think all of this makes sense. I don't breathe better, maybe. Hit pause when you feel negativity creep in. I think I would probably riff off of that a little bit. I guess I'll dive into that one a little bit. So one of the things that I have been doing, and this is, I've been pretty open with the fact that I've been seeing a therapist lately. And it was one thing that we talked about, which is just checking in with myself. Because what I find is I don't really pay attention to how I feel. This is the way I described it to him last night, actually. So if my thoughts, feelings, emotions are on a scale between 1 and 10, I'm really only going to notice them if they're a 1 or a 2 or a 9 or a 10. That's pretty much it. Everything in the middle, which is where you are, 95% of the time, I don't know if I'm a 3 or if I'm a 7. I'm doing whatever I'm doing throughout my day, and that's kind of it. And so by checking in periodically, and I have a reminder on my phone, and I also have an app that I've been using that I'm a big fan of. It reminds me to check in and just take a moment and kind of see where I am on that scale, so to speak, and just kind of live in that moment for a minute. And I think that that's important. And I kind of tie that into pause when you feel negative creep in, because I think if I see myself leaning that one direction, it kind of allows me to stop, to kind of process where I'm at, process why I'm there, and kind of work through that and move myself through that. Because I think otherwise what can very well happen is I could be sitting at that 3 or 4 and not really realize it, just be kind of, nondescript, miserable for most of the day. And then all of a sudden I get pushed down to that 1 or the 2. And now all of a sudden I feel horrible. And I'm not sure what happened. Well, what happened, idiot, is that you were at a 3 all freaking day, and then something stupid happened and pushed you to a 1. That's what happened. So by checking in periodically allows me to kind of stop that, or hopefully stop that. What are your thoughts, B? Is there any of these that jump out at you?
I mean, let's think about this. Doing something nice for someone else is something that I generally always try to do. I try to be the person who goes out of my way or tries to be thoughtful or think forward to hey, what's something that might be nice, or what's something that might be helpful, or what can I offer to do, or just to try to be someone who makes life just one incremental bit better for someone else, right? That's something that I always try to be mindful of doing. Or if I'm in a situation where I'm with somebody and they've mentioned hey, I need this, or I might want to do this, or if I'm going for example, when I'm at your house and we're both in the basement, I'm about to go upstairs, hey, you need anything up there while I'm already up there?
Right.
Because I'm up there. That's the kind of stuff that I like to be able to do for people.
Yeah, I think, I think that's a great point. I think that helping people out is a great thing. One thing that I know really helps people out is using ad block when you're on websites like this stupid website, because Jesus Christ, this is fucking obnoxious. The other one that I'm going to kind of call out here is practicing gratitude. And I think that that's important because it helps ground us in understanding kind of where we are and what we have, kind of thing. We kind of talked about this a little bit at some point recently. Maybe it was this weekend when we were going for a drive. But I think it's important that a lot of times I feel like we find ourselves wanting because we see that we're not where we want to be. And there is a video, and I'm gonna paraphrase the hell out of this because I don't remember exactly what the wording was. It was a TikTok. It obviously was a video that wasn't made for TikTok, but it was Sir Anthony Hopkins, who's the actor of lots of different Hannibal Lecter fame, I guess we'll say, but that kind of seems like a weird thing to say. And then they asked him if he ever has regrets, and he says no. He says regrets are stupid. Basically, what a regret is that I'm not where I thought I should be, whereas I should be happy with where I'm at. Essentially, is kind of sums up the point. And it's really not worth us spending our time trying to figure out where I could be or where I would have wanted to be or whatever. It's really important to think about where we are. And I think that really ties into gratitude, just being gracious and happy with who you are and how you are and what's important in your life, and that you have what you have in your life. And then I know that I mentioned to you the one quote that I got, and clearly Garth Brooks was not the person that said this initially, but he's the one that said it when it hit me, is that happiness isn't getting what you want. Happiness is wanting what you've got. Same kind of thing, right? Instead of wanting for things, be happy with what you have and be content with what you have. And I think that's a very important thing. And I think that really practicing gratitude and being grateful for what you have in your life, I think is super, super important. I think it lends itself to that very well.
That's fair. So I would say it's time to spin that wheel and move to the next topic.
You got it, my dude. I'm going to turn on my ad blockers real quick here. And then we're going to talk about festivals.
Oh, okay. Interesting. So, a Yale research study found that going to a festival can leave you more connected to humanity and more willing to help strangers for at least 6 months afterwards. The researchers studied people's subjective experiences and social behavior at mass gatherings such as the annual Burning Man Festival in the Nevada desert. 63.2% of participants reported having transformative experiences so profound that they left events feeling radically changed, including a substantial number of people who did not expect or desire to feel transformed. People who reported transformative experiences also reported feeling more socially connected with all human beings, and with every passing day they spent at an event, participants expanded their circle of generosity beyond family and friends, even to others that included distant strangers. So I saw this and I thought that this was interesting, and I had a couple of different thought trains on this. So thought train number one is this is definitely something that kind of resonates for me. Now, like, I'm old and I don't go to like Summerfest or like festivals like that anymore, but I remember how doing that kind of stuff made me happy. But it also made me think of like when I go to karaoke and like how I feel about that experience, or when you go do X, Y, and Z and have that experience. And then I had the immediate thought of, we're just coming out of like a 2.5 year period of where we're not supposed to go see people. And I honestly do wonder how correlated that is to how much of the negative stuff that we've been seeing over these last years, right? And I don't know. I could be completely off base, but when people don't see other people who aren't like them, that's how maybe we get to this point where there's so many people who are attacking other people, versus if you're going to these concerts, if you're going to karaoke, if you're going to baseball games with other people, you're more willing to like just be cool with like some random person who's like, hey, do you got a cigarette lighter? And then you let them light up, and then you sit there and have a conversation about cigars with them for 15 minutes. And it's like, sure, you're wearing a Cubs jersey, but whatever. Like, you're just a dude who likes cigars, just like Sconzi.
I mean, there are certain lines that have to be drawn, B. Sorry.
I mean, I know the Cubs line is not one that you draw, so let's continue moving. But I don't know. What are your thoughts on this one here?
I mean, my first thought is that having Gretzky and Historical Gamer together in the Twitch chat seems like it's going to be a very scary thing. But I think it depends on the festival. I mean, that's the thing. Clearly, the sex festival that Gretzky and Historical Gamer are talking about, yes, that would certainly bring people together in more than one way. But I really think festivals can be a shared experience. Right. I think it depends on the festival, though. Like, if we're talking about the local state fair, I don't think that brings people together. Like, there's a lot of people there, but it's just people all happen to be in the same spot to, eat the deep fried butter or whatever the hell it is. They probably stole from my butter dish. But especially if it's a festival where it's really about shared values or shared interests. So they talked about like Burning Man and festivals like that, where it's a very specific and niched kind of group. So it makes sense because you're there with people like you that have the same kind of beliefs as you. I agree, Gamer. I think sporting events 100%, because again, you're there with a bunch of people that have those same beliefs and passions that you do. Pride Fest that just happened here in Milwaukee a couple weeks ago. I think that's the same thing, right? It's a group of people with shared experiences and shared passions. Absolutely. It makes perfect sense to me that people would come away from this very much transformed and very much feeling connected to people in ways that they didn't previously, or maybe they did previously, but like not recently. Like maybe they were missing that. The fact that it looks like this happened, they did this test or report or survey or whatever it is recently. So during or just after, I don't know that we can say after the pandemic, but obviously it's going to be even more impacted, right? Because we went so long where you couldn't do that. These festivals probably weren't even being put on. You couldn't even go out to dinner with somebody. So I think that it's just going to be even more powerful then, right?
Well, and I would even say, like, any festival or event or place that you can go where you're going to be exposed to people who are like you, but also people who are not like you, I think could be a positive experience, because that humanizes other people versus when you live in your echo chamber and you hear all the bad things. Like, for example, I have a friend whose relatives live not in Milwaukee, and they just hear all the bad things about Milwaukee, and they're like, I don't know how you could live in Milwaukee, right? But it's like, then when they came and visited, like, my friend showed them all these places, and they're like, oh, that's really cool. So it's like, you can humanize people and situations versus that kind of like dehumanistic view that we often take on those individuals who we don't agree with or who don't generally align with our interests, our values, our morals, our ethics, things like that.
Yeah, and I think just to riff off what Historical Gamer said is humans are social creatures, and we've gone a long time without really being able to socialize and to be in the same place with people. And I am very much an introvert. If there's an introvert to extrovert scale, I'm way over here. I'm right by the line. So I very much prefer to lay low and be at home and, limit my contact with people in the outside world. But even I'm missing hanging out with people. Maybe not so much festivals, some to a degree, but it's more just being around people. And so I think that, that plays a big part in this is we've been separated from people for so long that I think that just having that shared experience is something that's going to have a huge impact.
For sure. Like, it's just, like I told you, I went to just like this random Greek fest on Sunday, and there were just like people on people and like lives. Yep. Like it was cool.
Yeah, good point. All right, we're moving on from the sex festivals, Joe. Sorry.
Aw, I didn't even get to learn about it. That's very sad for me. I do not love that journey for me.
No. Well, speaking of journeys for you, let's talk about the skateboarder in San Francisco.
All right. So we are going to talk about a San Francisco teenager who is pushing the limits and refusing to give up on his dream. Zion Rick Gaines lost his eyesight last year in a shooting, but is still determined to become a professional skateboarder. Zion's unwillingness to give up is capturing the imagination of his fellow skateboarders and inspiring them. Zion says, things can seem scary, but if you take risks and keep going for it, you might just achieve, and that's what I do. So, obviously, bad situation for this individual, but seems to be making the most of it. What are your thoughts, Kanzi?
Part of the reason I put this here is it's a cool story, right? Like, first of all, dude went through some horrendous shit, right? He got shot, lost his vision. And he's still out there chasing his dreams, doing what he wants to do, right? Like, we all have limitations and struggles and challenges. Most of them probably not as much as what he's going through. But we all go through different things. We all have those setbacks, those challenges. And I think it's a great story of somebody who is not letting that get in their way. And frankly, this is a situation, like, when I look at it, like, I would say it's impossible. Like, you're going to skateboard and you can't see. What the hell are you talking about? Like, you can't do that. And he's doing it. Like, it didn't enter his mind that I can't do this. He's just like, this is what I want to do. I'm going to chase it and I'm going to do it. And so I thought that it was a very positive story that someone is, trying to work past some of the bad that has happened to them. But on the other side, it's super inspirational because it's somebody who's chasing their dream and putting in the work to do things to stretch themselves beyond what maybe even should be possible. And I think that's a lesson that all of us could learn and take inspiration from.
That's fair.
Okay, so B doesn't want anything more to say, so we're going to spin the wheel.
Yeah, I mean, I don't really know what to say about that one. Like you said, it's cool.
All right, Sean Aker. I don't think it's
All right.
Anchor, but it's Aker, I think.
Sean Anker, a best-selling author and researcher on happiness, shares their 5 tips for happiness. So we get to compare these with the previous ones
that's right.
we were already informed on. So these 5 tips include gratitude, journaling, exercise, meditation, and random acts of kindness. So there's some overlap, but there's a couple of new things in here. Exercise is new, meditation is new, journaling is new. I just did exercise before the podcast, so check. I just talked about random acts of kindness, check. Skanzi talked about gratitude, check. Actually, Skanzi also talked about kind of journaling, so that's check. Do you do any meditation, Skanzi?
Kind of not really. Boy, that link is stupid.
So, we got 4 of these 5 covered, so that's pretty awesome. Do you have any thoughts on this one? Any things that really stick out to you or that are, of utmost importance that you want to bring to the people?
Well, I think there's a lot of stuff here, and I'm trying to post a link, but it looks like, now it's going everywhere. Kind of. Maybe not to Glimish, but... So this is a video that is 11 years old, and this is one that I remember seeing probably 11 years ago, and it's lived with me ever since. I put a link to his TED Talk there in the chat. I think everybody got that, which I think is worth watching. It's 12 and a half minutes. He talks very, very fast, but he's an engaging speaker. He's kind of funny. And what he's talking about is the fact that it's really about happiness. Like the name of his speech is The Happiness Advantage. And of course he was hawking a book because that's what they do, which I haven't yet read because when I started, it was very much the TED Talk in long form. But it's really about, and we got another story that's about the same kind of thing, which is they've done a lot of research and they find that happiness isn't so much a result as it is a way of helping you get to a result. And let me kind of explain that. So, and I know we talked about this one this weekend. So one of the things he talks about is the way that we tie happiness to results, right? If I get that job, then I'll be happy. Well, what happens when you get that job? Well, now when I get that other job, then I'll be happy. Well, what happens when you get that other job? Well, when I'm making X number of dollars a year, then I'll be happy. And this is just the way that our mind works, is always trying to push us forward and push us to challenge ourselves and to continue to improve and continue to achieve. But the problem is you never actually hit that happiness point. It's always in the horizon. And so what he's really talking about, what he talks about in his speech and in his book and this article here, is the fact that we see that people achieve better when they are happy to begin with. How do you get yourself to be happy to begin with and then achieve more? And that's kind of what these steps are. This is a way to help with happiness and to push you towards happiness, which I think makes perfect sense, right? And in my mind, in my personal life, I think that it makes sense. And I think all of these are things that I plan on doing, and I do some of these already. But I think these are things that you can do to put yourself in a better state overall, to whether you are actually happy or not. I guess I'm talking a whole lot, but the way that I look at it, and I saw this comparison somewhere, I haven't been able to find it because I was going to add it in here, is I think there's a difference between happiness and contentment, right? And I think that happiness a lot of times is a little bit fleeting. It's more of an emotion versus a state. And I think contentment is where you really need to be. And that's what I think these things help you do, is get very, very solid with and content with where you are, which I think helps you become more happy in those moments. I started seeing my therapist because I was getting angry more than I wanted to. And the analogy that I came up with is, you water boils at 212 degrees, I think, right? So if you have frustration and anger and angst growing inside of you, and you're always sitting at 210 degrees, metaphorically, it's not going to take much to push you to 212 degrees, and you're pissed off, you're yelling at somebody. So by doing things like this, it lowers that temperature and gets you at a place where you are more content, you're more even keeled, you're able to take more of those blows that life's going to inevitably throw at us, and you're in a better state. And I think that ties directly into all of this, which is that contentment is what also.
And never finding that like happiness as to where like you can celebrate an achievement and then you can set a new achievement if you want, but you still have to celebrate the thing that you did. That kind of thing.
Yeah, no, absolutely. I completely agree. Sorry, y'all, the stream disconnected there for a second. Again, I don't know why the hell this happens every now and then, but I'm trying to stay happy.
True, we're back, but let's see. We got about 7:45. So how do you want to do this? Do we want to do another story? Do we want to take a little bit more time for the random rankings? What are you feeling?
I am good with whatever you choose. I'm going to let, I make a lot of choices on the podcast. I'm going to let you choose this one.
I'd say let's just move to random rankings.
All right. It is time then for Brian's favorite section. No. Station. No. Brian's favorite segment.
Random rankings.
I was going to get there eventually.
All right. Well, as you know, today is the Leslie Knope edition of We Random. This is the positivity episode. So, Live Bold and Bloom published a list of 33 time-tested ways to find the key to happiness. Skanzi and I will each draft a few that we either already feel like we've been committed to or that we plan to commit to moving forward. So, I wanted to move to this because instead of drafting a few, we can draft as many as we want. Give us a little bit more time to kind of flow on this. So, Skanzi, I actually have my first pick, but I'm going to try to see if I can do this on the fly. Having a blind person try to do anything while working is not always the best idea for me, but I'm going to do what I can. Oh, we'll just do that. Oh, that didn't work as I had hoped. Of course it didn't. Anyway, so for me, do you have any thoughts on this before we just jump in and draft stuff?
No, I think, I mean, as long as we're kind of talking about why and what the thought behind this is.
Yep. So basically I wanted to give us a list because I thought about a lot of different topics that we could go with to really make more of like a happiness perspective podcast. But I thought that this was a good way for us to have a discussion and to talk about stuff without giving away too much of our like personal identity and information, because we always talk about it on this program. Watch your information security, right? So as we draft these things, we can still have a discussion about things that we're doing, but we can keep it safe. So the first one that I want to draft from this list of 33 options is number 14, have realistic expectations. That is one of the top things that I have learned in my life journey. The reason that I will say that's one of the top things that I've learned in my life journey is it did not come easy. One of the things that I always think about when I think about expectations is the movie 500 Days of Summer. I'm probably one of like 12 people who's actually watched this movie. But there's a scene where this guy like goes to this girl's apartment and like one side of the screen is like what he expects to happen and like one side of the screen is like what actually happens. And it was a really interesting perspective of like, what are your expectations? What is the reality? Always try to have your expectations match reality or be aware that there's an alternate reality to the expectations that you have.
Gotcha. Emily is a very big fan. What was the name of the movie again? I might have to look it up.
500 Days of Summer.
500 Days of Summer. Is this a comedy thing? Am I thinking of something else? I'm thinking it's 50 like, First Dates. Never mind. That's a different movie.
It's like a rom. I don't know that it's a rom-com, but it's like a romantic. It has Zooey Deschanel and like some other dude in it.
Okay. Maybe I don't know. I'll see if I can check it out. It is a rom-com. That's great. Those are my favorites. All right. So moving on. I highlighted a handful of these, and I think the one that I'm going to grab first is develop a positive mindset. And I think that ties itself into a lot of the stuff that I've already said, so I don't know that I need to repeat myself. But I think it's about finding that way to kind of find your balance, find your center, to find the way that that you can reach that area of equilibrium that allows you to move through life in a positive way, and it keeps you focused on the future while I guess focused on the present but open to future possibilities, and it puts you in a better position to handle those bumps in the road that you are going to inevitably run into. So so I think develop a positive mindset is the one that jumps off to me right off the bat.
My microphone. I was like, I gotta find my microphone. I was trying to find that one on the list so that I could keep track of it, but I don't know where that one is on our list. But while we are figuring that out, I will choose my next selection, which is to surround yourself with people who make you smile. So the reason that I selected this one is this is another long-learned life lesson that I've learned, is that I always feel like people come into your life for a specific reason. Sometimes they're there for days. Sometimes they're there for weeks. Sometimes they're there for months. Sometimes they're there for your entire life. But it's always important for you to surround yourself with people who are people that you want to spend time with, right? Like, it's very difficult when you're surrounded by people who make you feel not enough, who make you feel bad about yourself, who make you question yourself. And yes, there will be people in your life who do that, but it's also important for you to acknowledge that and then set appropriate expectations, right? Realistic expectations, my first pick. So that's why I always say surround yourself with people who make you smile, because if you do that, that definitely sets you up for a perspective in life that will be more fulfilling.
So I'm going to riff off that, and I'm going to choose some number on there. My numbers are all different. Simply smile more. Like, it's amazing how just smiling can change your emotional state. Like, it's kind of silly, honestly. But and then there's probably science to back this up. But when you're smiling, it just kind of is infectious. And so I think that whether you're surrounding yourself with people that help make you smile, or you're just pushing yourself to smile more, or maybe it's watching a rom-com that makes you laugh, whatever the case may be, like, the more that you smile, I think it's going to help improve your mood. So I think that's a very important thing too. So let's do one more each.
That's up to you, man. It's your stream. You can shut me down whenever you want. So
one more. Choose your next most important one.
Well, I didn't do my next most important one. I did one that I'm actually needing to continue to work on, which is to declutter your stuff. Obviously, it's one of those things where, we as humans, sometimes we like to keep lots of things. We go, oh, I might need this. I might want this. I should have this. But there's also a lot of power and a lot of positivity in decluttering your stuff. I always talk about, like, if I get rid of old stuff, I can get new stuff, and I don't have to feel bad about that, right? But there's also things attached to old stuff sometimes that you have to let go, whether that's memories of previous relationships, memories of previous places that you live, places that you work, things that you did, the type of person that you were when you had a certain item, right? So if you declutter those things that no longer bring you value and bring you happiness and bring you joy or bring you usefulness, that is ultimately a net positive, because just as we need to expel negativity from people and from ourselves, sometimes we need to expel negativity from our space.
Yeah, for sure. That was one that was on my list too. And I think it's a lot of times, and I'm going to use the declutter your stuff a little bit liberally, but I think that those things can just kind of add up your stress level some, even if it's something simple, right? Like you've got the clothes basket with, dirty clothes that's sitting in the kitchen because you need to take it and do laundry. and you just walk around it 7 times through the day. Like it just kind of adds up, right? And if you have a significant other, that can very easily turn into one of those, Joe, why don't you take the goddamn clothes to the dryer, washer, whatever, right? And so I think those little things can make a difference. So I was really looking at this as what are the most important things, because I didn't pay attention to what Brian put in the run sheet. So I'm going to change from the one I was going to choose to one that I would say is one that I am spending a lot of time thinking about, as I've talked to you guys about, and it's find your purpose. And sometimes I wonder how important this actually is, because sometimes I feel like I put too much thought and importance on what my purpose is in life. And so I feel like the people who don't feel that they give a damn what their purpose is, they just live their life, maybe have life a little bit easier and smoother than what I do. But I think that there's a lot of importance in finding that purpose, and whether that is finding it in your work, finding it in your side hustle, finding it in your personal life, finding it in your volunteer life, whatever the case may be. I think finding those things that really drive you and make you excited, make you want to get up in the morning and do something, I think that's incredibly important. I think that having that drive and desire to do something, pushing you forward, I think is very, very important. I know that's something I'm focusing a lot on, not just finding my purpose, but also acting on it. How do you move forward towards that purpose? So those are the ones that jump out at me, B.
Awesome. Well, we could keep doing this, but you've made it clear that we're getting cut off. So I think it is now time for the extra point. Yes, maybe.
Yes. All right, B, give us your extra point. Hey, look, the video showed up correctly all by itself.
It did. You can see this face. So for the extra point today, I just want to thank you, loyal listener, loyal viewer, for joining us on this positivity journey. Obviously, this podcast has morphed and changed in some ways from what our initial iteration for that is. And some of that is good, I think, but we also need to be mindful of our mental health. We need to be mindful of your mental health. We also need to find a balance between, like I said in the open, yelling about politicians doing politician things and still trying to be positive and open to other options. So I hope that this podcast today was helpful for you. We would definitely like to hear your feedback. In a few moments, you will hear me tell you all of the ways that you can find us. But I just wanted to use my extra point today to thank you and to tell you to please take care of yourself and let us know how we can help you do that.
And have your pet spayed or no, sorry, that's a different thing.
I mean, that's also very important, right?
That's important. My pets are taken care of. They're good. That sounded very vague. I don't have pets. So I don't know what I wanted to talk about. I got a bunch of the stuff out that I kind of wanted to talk about, but I think the moral of the story is we're all responsible for our own mental health and our own well-being. And if there's anything that the recent past has taught me, is that the first step in that is being cognizant of it, being aware of it. And so I think that's an important thing for all of us to do, is just be aware of where we are emotionally and mentally, and just paying attention to that, and knowing that it's okay to say no. Like, it can be hard. Like, I struggle with that on stream significantly at times, where it's like I just don't feel like streaming, and you know what I do? A lot of times I'm here streaming anyway. Like, I don't stream that much to begin with, but it's okay to say no. And if you're not in a place where you're ready to do X, Y, or Z, then don't do X, Y, or Z. Because at the end of the day, the world's going to keep on turning whether you do it or not, right? So find those things that matter to you. Make sure that you're really focusing on how you're feeling and paying attention to how you're feeling and where you're at. And say no if you have to say no, because it's okay. And I hope everybody is a little bit happier. And as B said, let us know what you think about us shaking this up. Like I said, the plan wasn't for this to be this is what we're doing from now on, but it's at least a little bit of a shakeup. So let us know what you think. And B, let us know how they can let us know what they think.
So if you would like to find Sconzi, you can find him as always on Amazon Sidewalk. You can also find him on Twitter at Sconzi. You can find me on Twitter at LandmarkMKE. You can find the show AQ_PROD. You can find us everywhere in your favorite podcast app. Please download, give us a thumbs up, star rating, whatever your preferred platform does. You can feel free to send Sconzi money using Patreon. You can find Sconzi on YouTube. You can send me beer, but if you send me beer, please make sure that it's good beer, I guess. I don't know. Anyway, thanks for hanging out with us today. We appreciate it. Do you have any other wonderful words of wisdom for our people tonight, Sconzi?
Just be happy, y'all.
Be happy, y'all. Stay cool, stay dry, and until next time, have a wonderful evening, everybody. Goodbye.
See you, everybody. I'm not dancing by myself this week, and that makes me even more happy.
And you now need to get some out of the park drops, maybe. I don't know. It's about 8 o'clock.
And we're out. All right. Is there a stream at 8 o'clock? Official stream?
It's supposed to be, but
All
I
right.
don't see it. And it is 8 o'clock, so
Well, I'll take a look.
maybe
All
they're
right.
just not giving me the drops today. That was the quickest podcast that we've ever done, except for the first ones that were 30 minutes.
Yeah, well, now that I'm recording the whole thing, I don't exactly know what the time is on the recording.
Yeah. Oh, there it is.
Is it there? All right, I'm loading up.
Sure is there.
Out of the park. Show more. Oh, don't do that. Oh, Jesus.
Yeah.
Click there.
Gotta turn that pop-up blocker off, brother.
Dude, that site was horrible.
Right.
All right, stream starting. We can close you, and we need to keep you open, so we'll close you.
What
All
is
right.
the new game that you are playing tonight?
You know-
Because we know
There is a new game. Yeah.
that Joe is disposed elsewhere.
Yeah, Joe is having a very good time in another country. He decided to abandon us and go on vacation with his wife, which, is only fair because that's what I did last week. Went on vacation with his wife. Oh, anyway.
Oh.
Yeah, Dubs and I are going to play a different game. But before that, and maybe this might have something to do with cutting podcasts short, I need to run for a few minutes. So I am going to, I'm going to put on some music, and I'm going to throw on the BRB screen. B, you're welcome to hang out if you want. But I'm going to disappear for a few minutes. Sorry, y'all.
You go take care of that. I will see y'all next week,
Alrighty.
everybody.
See y'all in a bit.
Bye.
All right, I'm here, chat. But I can't hear anything right now. Not that any of you can talk to me. I realized that I didn't pull up my Facebook chat. I had somebody respond in there. All right. Now I can hear. I don't know if you can hear me over that damn music, but all right, we're gonna shut that off right there. We're gonna load up this game right there. My Facebook fucking thing ended. God, this internet is driving me freaking insane. Turn the video on so you can see my pretty face. What you live about? Playing games. Trying a new game. What is the name of the game? Go live. All right. We're live on the old faces. Let me update Twitch over here with this. Oh, no, that's not what I want. I want this. Ooh, you can hear it. It's starting up. Alright, so we're updated there. We're updated there. I need to open this up so I can get my out of the park drops. We're only 26% of the way because my thing stopped running. I need to reset my timer. Probably about that long, give or take. All right. Let me get this set up. Emily, I saw your post, and I will get to that in just a second. Game capture. That one there. Here it comes, chat. Hope you're ready for it. There it is. This game is called Chivalry 2.
Hell yeah, it is.
Hell yeah, it is.
And this guy is called Z-Dubs.
Z-Dubs is here. Yeah, so this is a big multiplayer battle game thing set back in medieval-ish times. It is very gory, so be aware of that if that's something that bothers you. It is definitely very gory, but it's a lot of fun. Emily, that was a great podcast. I had a stressful and frustrating day at work. I didn't know if I had the capacity for a lot of getting hangry online, and I almost skipped it. I'm so glad I didn't. This was a great way to recenter and refocus. Emily, that is everything that I hoped it would be. Thank you so much for that note. I really appreciate
feedback. Hey, Sconzi, by the way.
Yes, sir.
My new phone came.
Nice. What'd you get?
It is phenomenal. iPhone 13 Max.
Oh,
with,
yeah.
It's that green color.
Oh, yeah. Is mine the green one? No. Very
phenomenal.
Cool. All right, so we have to choose what kind of person to be. I've never changed from the footman, so we're gonna try.
Press L.
We're gonna try to be an archer guy. Oh, we're the red team now? Where's everybody else? How come it seems like I'm the only one running over here? Oh, he killed me. Okay. Alright, we're respawning. We're going to try to shoot some arrows, which I've never done before. So we'll see how this works out.
It's not as easy as it looks.
No? I figured it probably wasn't. Oh shit. Oh fuck, I got a bunch of them on me. Barely getting up close is a bad idea.
Oh, this guy bowed me to death. He straight gourded me. I'm gonna commend him for that.
Everybody's faster than me too.
So chat, I don't know if you can hear me, but one of the cool features about this game is if somebody kills you and they do a particularly good job, you can commend them. God damn it. Stop getting in my way, you fucking moron.
Alright, I need to be a different person. I don't know what Vanguard is, but we're gonna try that one.
I see you there, Sconzi.
Yeah, the problem is I can't shoot behind the tower people, which is what we need to do. We need to get them to stop shooting.
You're shooting at your team. There you go. Oh, you got him. Nice job, Sconzi.
Thank you. Oops, I missed. Objective failed.
You louts, the Agathian towers are at the wall!
Oh, that's your arrow there, Sconzi.
What are you talking about?
Soldiers, defend the fort wall!
The one that was in my side.
I think that's not true.
I'm 100% certain that it's me.
Oh shit.
We need ammo. Run out the ammo.
Oh shit, I got no ammo. Alright, well. That could have been better. Let me switch over here and check my drops. Alright, not yet. Alright, now what do I have? Like a... I don't know what that is. Big axe? Giant axe, maybe?
Ginormous axe. Hell yeah, bro.
Can I go through here? Nope. I can hear the clinking and clanking over here. Oh shit on me.
Oh, I killed Scoob.
I cut his arm off. That was pretty cool. What are you fucking hitting me for, you jackal?
Yeah, when you dismember someone, it's just...
It's pretty cool.
I shouldn't say it's oddly satisfying.
I don't know.
Although when you get dismembered, it's actually kind of funny too, because you can still fight with one
Just
arm.
limited.
Yeah, you can only use a one-handed weapon.
This is a fun game. I enjoy this.
Mm-hmm.
I enjoy killing people.
Found my guy.
Oh, I'm down.
Can I
What
help
happens
you
when
out?
you're down?
I brought back a piece of the world.
You crawl around. If you punch people, you might be able to get back up.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I did
Or
get
a
back up.
teammate can revive you.
Ooh, I chopped that guy in half. Oh, they ganged up on me, those bitches. How do you throw your thing?
That, if you figure that out, let me know. G.
You fools, they have nearly taken control of our walls.
No use. You're nuts.
I don't know where my big weapon went.
Press 1.
I did. All I got is a little knife.
Oh, then come over here. There's a weapon right here. Over here.
I don't know where you're at. Oh, there
I'm
you go.
jumping and right in front of you. Right there. Right here.
Right where? Where are you at?
Well, it
No, there's no weapon
disappeared
there.
now, so.
No use. That hurt like the devil.
You fools, they have nearly taken control of our walls.
Okay, that was weird. I did light him on fire. I'm just not exactly sure how. I think I pressed like 4 or something. Let me look at my controls quick. Settings, control layout. Change your weapons. Weapons 1 through 5. Special is Q. Throw is G. Okay. Dang.
You fools, they have nearly taken control of our walls. Folly! The Agathians have taken the walls.
F's in chat.
Protect the camp for the order.
Deserting? What do you mean deserting?
We have to go back towards the other objective. We lost this objective. I'm just gonna ride on the little siege wagon.
At least I got that guy off the top. I'll take it.
And here and now, strike! Crush these bastards! Defend our encampment!
Give it all you
Oh,
got.
I just got
lad.
decapitated.
I'm not
That
gonna
was
lie
awkward.
down and take it. Like your mom.
By awkward, I mean mostly for me.
Dang! Killed by Scoob.
You would attempt to destroy a work of art?
You want? Can you get me up, Skanzi? You're right
I'll
there.
right you. I'm ready.
Oh God, he decapitated me. That's awkward. Nice job, Skanzi. Oh, revenge! Skanzi, the knight. I'm calling you Sir Skanzi.
That's right.
Meanwhile, I'm over here with my mace.
Dang.
Keep them nothing. Stand your ground, lads. See the enemy. They're trying to find us out.
Oh boy.
God, Zeus.
That guy just got straight murdered.
We need an arrow shooter up there. Oh, cut his head off.
Who just keeps getting me? He just keeps getting me.
Who?
I've got it out for Scoob. Oh, these two guys are dagger fighting over here.
Dang.
Skanzi, dang!
What happened?
I saw you die. I was coming
Oh.
to your aid.
Sorry. Tackle and battle cry. Or tackle people, huh? Interesting, huh? Oh god, this is running into my death right here. Oh, what a fight this is. Dang, he got me. It took 3 of them. I got 2, and the last one got me.
You boobs! They are destroying the camp.
Oh, that was fun. That was a really fun fight. Oh,
Shit. I just...
Oh, they've destroyed our camp.
dang.
Hurry, block those siege ramps.
I kind of like the knight.
Oh my god, this guy chopped my leg off.
Oh god.
I jumped to avoid him and he just straight chopped my leg off. And not even like below the knee, like at the thigh. So I'm really gonna have a limp.
Are you still alive?
No, I'm dead.
Oh, okay. Wagon wheel?
I got a whole bunch of guys over here.
Oh, I got a shield, I guess? Whoops, hit my own guy. Jesus Christ. Really? This guy punched me to death? Get the fuck out of here. I swung at him like 18 times when he was on the ground and it didn't hit once. Like I don't know how that works.
welcome the pain.
That guy's
See if
straight
you
murdered
can bring
me.
any.
And then during the match, if you press L, you can switch weapons on whatever character you're using.
Dang. Oh, I do enjoy this game.
I'm hated by many, loved by few, but known by all.
Oh, wow. Oh, that's done. That was bad. I got done killed.
Get this effing guy.
Wow, too many. Yeah, we need to get over there. There's a whole bunch of them, not a lot, and just me, basically. I wish we could ping. Keep trying to ping and it doesn't work. Fuck, did I kill myself? I did.
Hold! Stop the Agapians!
Alright, looks like the one to the right is the closest, so that's what we need to get
Yeah,
to.
that's the one I'm going to.
Yep, I'm right behind you.
Cry freedom!
Bring an abacus. That'll make it 2. Let us tally my victories as we go.
This killed Scoob. Made me feel good. I'm not gonna lie. Scoob's been a thorn in my side. This guy just got murdered by 6 of us.
Got a bunch of people over here.
Yep, I'm coming.
Fucked up, pal. You should have ran away. Damn. I was throwing them haymakers from the ground.
That's what I was doing. I tried to help my teammate up and they straight murdered me.
How do we stop the things from rolling? They keep rolling even after we...
You have to stand near them and contest them.
Oh. Oh, fuck. How do I get out of here?
Yes.
Stop the enemy siege ram!
Oops, stabbed the wrong guy.
This guy just fucking hammered me to death.
Damn it. 3 on 1.
These ramps have reached the wall.
No.
Masons, defend the courtyard. Clear the courtyard of the Gathians.
Chunk, 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 chunk. Oh, I probably should have kept going straight.
Oh god damn, there's a whole lot of them in the courtyard.
Yes, there are. Oh, Jesus.
The courtyard.
Oh my god.
Oh, fuck. Get me from the behind like a little bitch.
That's the way to do it, though.
Nice.
Just for good measure. I'll hit that guy while he's down.
Over here.
I'm sticking with you, huh? Right here. I'm not gonna lie. Oh, sorry, I hit you there.
That's alright.
Here, Sconzy bandages. Right here.
Yep, I just got some. Oh, no, I didn't wear that.
Give them a stout defense.
No, there's a bunch over here. Bunch of guys.
Wasn't me.
Oh, sorry. Killed 11 there. Woof.
Nice. And the kills that it shows, is that on that one run or is that total?
Just on that one run.
Oh, gotcha.
Oh, I've got an oil pot.
Yeah, how do you use that?
So you press 4,
Nothing doing.
and then
Three on one.
I don't think I got anybody with it, but
This is bollocks. Take the courtyard. Clear the courtyard of the Gathians.
gotta hold them off for 2 minutes.
I need one more punch and I'll get up. Oh, I'm done.
They're the courtyard of the Gathians.
Maintain a strong
goes Sconzi the Knight. Look at nice dodge, Sconzi.
Thanks.
Wow, that was good. Like that totally whiffed. He's like, oh, I gotcha. I gotcha.
Bye.
I was trying to help you, Sconzi.
Oh, dang. Nice jump.
They have seized the courtyard. Fall back inside the castle. In the name of Malric, guard the heir to the throne.
There we go. Oops. I almost killed one of our own people. Oops, that's the wrong guy. Dang, I fucked that up.
That guy straight cut my head off. That was rude.
It is kind of rude. What'd you ever do to
It's
him?
like all I'm trying to do here is kill you.
I just
trying
want
to
to
be
cut your
civilized
arm
about it.
off. Like, calm down.
Yeah, I'm not trying to kill you. I want to hurt you real bad.
Did somebody hit me from the back? What the fuck?
Malric's heir is badly wounded.
Ah. Dang it. Got 5 kills that time. A little bit better. I gotta try this tackle. I don't know exactly what it is.
Why do they always get headshots? Like, I knock them down. They don't always headshot me, Sconzi. Do we need to decapitate me?
I think they
It
just
feels
like,
drastic.
I think it's just fun.
Heir is badly wounded.
Ah, shit.
Our lives are forfeit.
I
Malric
lost my
heir has been
Facebook
slain.
chat too. Where'd my Facebook chat go? Where's my fucking mouse, damn it?
I don't know.
Hey Rito, I missed you probably, but what's up, man? If you're out there still. I was just looking for my Facebook chat. There, now I got it. I don't know how long ago that was. 32 minutes. I probably missed you. Sorry about that. Hey, I was number 2 right behind Dubs, apparently. It wasn't bad. We did okay.
Yeah, we did okay.
Chad, how's everyone doing tonight? It is not Monday. That's all I can say about today, but it's not quite hump day, but it's not
Battle of
Monday.
Dark Forest.
I want to see Top Gun with my wife on Thursday.
Nice. Oh yeah, you're off this week, right?
Yeah, we're gonna go to the Bistroplex, so we'll eat dinner and watch a movie.
Very nice. Are you gonna grow a
Yeah.
mustache for the event?
I already am.
Oh yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
I mean, it's not very impressive, Scancy. It'll never be you, like with your facial hair.
Well, I don't have great facial hair anyway.
Luxurious locks of dark brown / black,
Yeah, it's really more gray at this point, but I appreciate that.
flecked with gray. God Damn, you're handsome.
Oh, thanks, man. I appreciate
I saw
it.
you, while you were sitting there at my son's birthday party, and I thought to myself, that is a handsome man.
Oh, thank you. You're definitely not wrong.
All right, let's go hunt some people down. Oh, there's a bunch over here. There's a bunch coming this way. I'm coming to you, Sconsi. Okay.
I need to punch some people or I need help out. Damn it, why did that person do that?
This
Hey, I'm up.
fucking archer got me.
That's enough.
Oh, they got gourded.
Oh, that sounded like a child or a woman. Kind of disappointing. Killed two at one time, baby.
Bugger all.
Took you out of your misery.
I'm coming, Sconsi. I'm coming. I'm behind.
Got them both, I think. Dang, arrow guy got me. Is the arrow guy still alive? Because if he is, I'm coming that way.
He got me.
Alright.
Fucking arrow guy.
Fucking arrow guy.
Let me look at this and see what I can do here.
Where was the arrow guy over there? I don't even know where I'm at anymore. I don't know, but I see someone shooting arrows, so that's probably the arrow guy.
Got my oil pot ready.
Dang, they hatcheted me up. Oh, that heals people. Okay. I'm coming, Dubs. Oh, no, I'm not. I'm deserting if I go over there.
Okay. I smoked a couple fools.
Oh, he gourded me.
Oh, I just one-shotted that dude.
Oh, God. There's too many.
We're coming, Sconsi. At least I killed the bow guy twice. That made me feel better.
Yeah.
That's what's kind of nice about this is you
What is
start
that
to
guy
get in
doing?
a schneid where, you know, like you get killed by the same person and you just want to
Yeah.
get revenge.
Ah, there's a lot of them. Hit me from behind. can't believe I got 2 different messages on Facebook and I missed them both because I didn't have stupid chat open. Now people think I'm rude. I mean, they're not wrong, but not rude in that way. Huh? Put in some work, but they got us in the end.
I'm gonna go sit in the outhouse, Skanzi.
Okay.
You can do that in this game. You can actually sit in the outhouse. It's kind of funny.
War axe or longsword? Let's try the war axe next time. How do you upgrade your guy? Because I'm level 4, but it doesn't say that I have the upgraded stuff.
Mason caravan has reached the gate. Fall back to the gatehouse. Agathians, defend our gatehouse.
Oh, that guy did some work. What level is that guy? There's level 102 on the other side. Like, go fuck yourself, dog. Alright, I think we got the war axe now, so we'll give that a shot and see what happens. We're the red team, right? No, we're the blue team. Shit.
Oh, what about blue team? Hey, Skanzi.
Yeah.
Nope. I was trying to... Sorry, I wasn't trying to hit you with that.
Oh, you're good. Wow.
Oh.
You can't fight lying on your back.
Sorry, I wasn't trying to hit you with that. God, I'm just like
Oh, that's okay, man.
putting people down with one swing. It's insane.
Mm-hmm. I just straight hit that dude with a barrel.
I'm so confused because we changed teams. We are blue.
For woe, the gatehouse is lost. Brothers, stop that caravan.
Skanzi, hold on.
That guy's intense, dude. I think that was the level 100. No, it wasn't. That guy's good, whoever the hell he was.
3-on-1 right there. I'm digging this, Skanzi.
Yeah, I'm really enjoying it.
Digging it.
Maintain a strong defense.
Me, Skanzi, that's me.
I'll do
The
you
red
for
guy on the
that.
ground?
Oh, I thought you were swinging at me, sorry.
Yeah. Fuck me.
Maintain the defense. Give them no ground.
Whoever the Earl guy is, he's very good.
Oh, I just saw somebody get straight decapitated. Alright.
Oh, that, whoa, that one hurt.
Yeah, I was trying to get up there in time to help you, but...
Oh, dude, that one hurt a lot. We're smacking the shit out of our own people. Sorry, guys. Oh, fuck. Dang. King Sharpness. What? Time for drops.
It's pretty good.
All right, we're off again.
Right, Scotty, I'm gonna throw this axe at this fucking guy.
Damn it! That was a 102 level guy, and I damn near had him. I don't think I want to go down there. That looks like a bad idea.
That guy's got a gigantic sword. Holy cow.
Yeah, some of these guys have enormous freaking swords. That's what she said.
That's what she said.
I got this guy's sword sticking out of my body. that was weird.
They said to defend.
Oh man.
Look at my teammates. It doesn't say there's a... Here comes Scanzi. King Shark. It's just like, I don't know, so much decapitated. More like he took the top half of my body. He's got that giant claymore sword.
Oh yeah. He's killed me once or twice. Oh, didn't even see you over there.
Coming, Scanzi. Hold on.
Well, at least I got everyone some health before I died. Hey, Scoob is on our side this time.
What's that? Scoob's on our team?
Scoob's on our team, yeah. Oh, too many. Too many.
the guy in the ballista just completely obliterated some bastard.
Oh, this guy over here. Oh, come on, big sword guy. Show me what you got. Ah, he got me. Dang it. King Sharpness.
You belong in the sewer with the rest of the shite.
You belong in the sewer with the rest of the shite. Hey, defenders win!
You belong in the sewer with the rest of the shite.
Nice, well done.
Congrats.
That was not a bad game.
No.
I do enjoy this game. It's a lot of fun.
Yeah, and the thing is, so we're playing the kind of the beginner stuff, but there are big battles with lots of players, like lots of actual players,
Right.
not just bots. So once we're ready to, kind of dip our toes in the water, we can go up to the medium.
Yeah, that might be fun. Jump up to the super big wars.
Yeah.
It's fun to listen to the gore fighting noises. Yeah, you can. The sound tells the story, I think, in a lot of ways.
This was $20 well spent.
Yeah,
24
absolutely.
bucks well spent.
Absolutely.
I like Apex. I like the other stuff we play, but this is a nice kind of change of pace. Okay.
Apparently, I leveled up that guy, my knight.
Nice.
So now I'm going to use the Warhammer, I think it is. Yeah, now I got a Warhammer.
The enemy is upon us.
And a
Kill
shield,
them or
apparently?
die. Masons, defend the prisoner camps.
Oh, that's a lot of people.
Half of those prison carts have been emptied.
This guy has no arms. I cut off both of his arms, and then I cut off his head. Oh my God,
Oh,
that was
that's great.
amazing. Oh, that was so good. Oh Jesus, he's just standing there with no arms, looking at me. Oh Christ. Oh, I got really destroyed on that one. Oh my goodness, that was hilarious. At least I'm remembering to hit the clip button on some of these. So that's a good thing. Ooh, I need to add Twitch clips to that now that I'm doing Twitch stuff. Why Why am I using my... I don't want to use a shield.
Wolves, they have freed them. Retreat to the village.
I don't know. It's got me using a shield instead of my big axe.
Defend the gates for the order. I cannot.
Come here, you bitch.
We'll try it with the shield. We'll see how this works out.
Defend the gates. They must not be allowed into the village.
Oh, shit. I shall avenge thee.
And then you got arrowed.
And I got arrowed. Yeah.
Can't pass. The Agathans must not use it. Yes.
Alright. I'm trying to get used to that. He's definitely got a different weapon with this guy. I don't know if I like it or not. Come on, people. We're just swinging at him. Can we stop the thing from blowing up? It appears we can now.
Oh, shit.
The gates are nearly breached.
Ah, you bitch.
Let's break down the gate!
Masons, fall back and defend the village. Keep the Agathans away from the prisoners.
See, the bow is the hardest. It's the hardest thing in this.
It's the hardest what?
It's the hardest one to use.
It can be, yeah.
I haven't fully figured it out yet.
Damn. Oh, that's the level 102 guy playing in the newbie area. I got it. Makes sense.
There are only a few prisoners left.
Damn it.
Get him, Sconzi.
He's done.
Hell yeah, bro!
I can suck it for hitting my boys the dub.
How? They have freed all of our prisoners. Fall back to the bridge. Infantry, defend the bridge. We must halt the enemy's advance.
Oh, you kill yourself if you don't get back in time. all our people at?
This guy with the fucking javelins.
I know, dude. He's killing us.
Forgotten. God damn. Like he's javelined me twice.
Yeah, he just got me for the first time. Oh, he just tried to get me again.
And the gatehouse!
Rat snake guy, you got me. I was an archer. I had a hatchet. Although I did see that you got the javelin, dude.
I did, yeah. Alright, I think I'm gonna go back to the level 1 guy. I don't know that I like the level 4 guys much. Maybe I should try to unlock some of the other ones too.
The gate is badly damaged! Utter failure! The gate has fallen! Fall back into the keep! Do
Wow,
not let
that
the
was
Atlanteans
impressive.
breathe thought! Defend the prison!
That guy is incredibly good.
Ready your shields!
Shields high!
Holy shit, there was a lot of them there.
Hurry! Kill Thorn before he escapes!
Where the fuck am I supposed to be going here?
Try to relax.
I'll get the hang of the
It will
archer
be over
eventually.
soon.
Fucking javelin guy. I will never hit F on you, javelin bitch.
Sconzy, you will never get my support. You just totally gourded one of our guys.
Oh yeah, we're red. God damn it.
Oh.
Oops. This guy's over here changing weapons. And now he's dead. Good job changing weapons, pal. Oh, hey, it's a javelin guy. God damn fucking javelin guy.
Oh, Sconzy, that was brutal.
Do not permit Thorn to reach his rescuers!
Oh, you're gonna hit me again, you fucking bitch? Dude. It's like a fucking... It's like a gun, practically. Like, get the fuck out of here.
Slay the nobles!
I did kill the javelin guy, so
Good.
there's that.
Stop Thorn! Don't let him get away!
damn it.
We have gravely wounded the champion.
He's damn near dead.
On and execute him immediately.
Fucking javelin guy. He's just mowing them down.
Yeah, he is. God damn it, I hate him! I hate him!
He got you mid-jump too, Sconcy. I saw it. I was like, ooh, Sconcy's gonna jump. Oh, no.
I hope that fucking guy stubs his toe on the way to bed tonight.
Jokes on Sconcy.
Fucking javelin guy.
Gotta give him credit. He's got skill.
I mean, he's got Autobot aim shit or something. I don't know. New items available. War Axe 4. That was a little bit frustrating, but it is still fun.
Yeah.
I'm guessing the javelin guy is the archer, like advancing on the archer thing. Archer, I don't know, maybe it's the second one? Can't tell.
Oh, this guy that I'm playing with has a sledgehammer.
Oh, nice.
Champions, get up the peasant ship. Take possession of those pigs.
Dude, what the fuck did I hit? You did.
He'll dank Canadian.
We're the blue team now. Why do they keep changing us? Are we supposed to kill the pigs?
They're supposed to kill the pigs. Maybe we're no.
We're supposed to capture them. Where do we take them?
To the boats.
All right, well, I got one. I'm carrying the pig. I don't know where I'm supposed to take him to. Is where he's supposed to go in here? Oh yeah, I just threw him in there. All right. Hope that was right.
Which boat do I take him to? Oh, over there. God damn. I went the completely wrong way. This pig is affecting my vision.
Oh, cut his head off. I just took down 3 of them trying to keep me from getting my pig. I don't know what's going to happen if they come after me when I have a pig. We're about to find out, I guess. Oh shit, I need help.
There's a pig right by the boat.
Help me, guy. Oh, that's a good guy. Good guy, help me. I don't know if that's where they're supposed to go or not. Hey, you lost an arm, pal. Now you're dead. Apparently that's not where the pigs are supposed to go. I just took 2 pigs. Oh, yeah, that's our guy. Where the fuck? They supposed to go over here somewhere?
They go on the boat.
I put him on a boat, but this guy took it off the boat and now he's taking it somewhere else. Damn it. I don't know what boat it's supposed to go on. They're doing a really bad job of telling me what the fuck to do.
We have captured half of the village. Leave nothing for the masons.
I think we're in the right. You're in the right spot. It's just they can take them off the boats.
Well, it was our guy. Our guy grabbed him and took him off the boat, so.
Nice weapon. Compensating for something, are ya?
Oh, we're probably supposed to take it to the treasure chest, I guess. That's my guess.
I knew I should have pissed before we left.
Oh, shit.
Nice weapon. Compensating for something, are ya?
Oh, yeah, here's the boat. Got it.
Should we go?
Okay. Got it, got it. This guy's got a gun. God, you fucking suck. 3-on-1.
No, I'll give you all I got.
Guy literally had a gun. He's got a crossbow. Stupid. Dang. Damn. Pig throw. Yeah, yeah.
The guy there, like,
Oh, there's a bad guy. Just ran right by him like an idiot. What the fuck? I wasn't even paying attention. I was just looking for pigs.
oh, so basically we gotta move from one boat to the other for some of the stuff. We're not gonna get it in time.
Damn.
How could such depraved pagans resist our divine retribution?
Reminds me of medieval tactics of catapulting diseased cows over castle walls. Kind of what it was, yeah. Kind of what it was. Lost connection to host.
Yeah, I think that happened to me too, so I think it's just
the siege of Rudhill. Bring the siege towers forward.
Alrighty, we're gonna give this fuck guy another shot. Push the siege towers. Alright.
Doing there, Sconcy? I see you. Oh, there's a guy with a bow right there.
Yeah, no, I was trying to hide from him.
Yeah, me too. We're getting points for pushing the little thingamajobber here. Push real good. Push real good.
Someone needs to kill the archer guy. That guy's going to kill him.
Oh, God damn. I'm just like a wild man.
Die, archer guy. Oops, I just smacked the wrong guy. The other one's not moving, but let's get this one up here.
Yeah, but if all we gotta do is get one of them up,
Oh, is that
I
it?
think. I think.
Oh shit, there's a guy here. Dang, I'm down.
Oh, I got killed by real Donald Trump.
Oh, you can go suck a dick. I shouldn't say
Whole
that.
bag of
Yeah.
dicks.
A whole bag! Alright, so I think this one is... I don't know if this one's where it needs to be. Oh no, not quite.
Keep moving those siege towers.
Contested by who? Uh-oh, you lost an arm, pal. Oops. Objective complete.
Yeah, see, all you gotta do is get one to the...
Our siege tower is at the wall. Brothers, we must capture the castle walls.
You lost your head there, pal. You lost everything. Ah.
I really can't do this.
I need to heal up, man. Give me some heals. Are there heals up here, maybe?
No, no more.
Oh shit, I got gutted.
Got mauled. There were 4 of them.
I didn't even pay attention to what I needed to do objective wise.
They took their turns with me.
Oh. Quit running into me, jackwagon. Oh, that was you. Sorry. I'm thinking, yeah, okay. Dubs is just a killing machine.
Ow! Ow!
Jesus, they destroyed me.
They decapitated me. Oh, there's blood everywhere.
Yeah, that was
You're gonna need to call a cleaning service.
I got guys right up on top here.
Yeah, I was right behind you. I'm right behind you on the ladder.
I'm keeping him busy so you can get up here. I need to get that fucking archer.
Oh, god damn it.
God damn it. It's almost like spawn camping, you know what I mean?
There's gonna be those in every game that do that, though.
It doesn't mean they're not a piece of shit. I'm just saying what it is.
I'm with you.
Slay them all!
We just need to hold this gatehouse.
Keep fighting, brothers! The wall is nearly ours!
Is that the goal?
Yeah. If you can lure them, see this piece right here, Skanzi?
Yeah.
Just lure them there, because that's a trap.
Ah, okay. Well, there's one right here. A couple of them right here. There's Archer guy.
Pull 'em.
Oh, I'm dead. I was too singularly focused on Archer, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, looks like they're camping the top of the tower again.
You left a mark.
Attack! Give them hell!
Damn, that guy just put in work. Jesus Christ.
Keep attacking! We got...
This fucking guy. Coomer.
We must take that wall!
Well, they got the Archer guy back again.
Keep fighting, brothers! The wall is nearly ours!
God damn it, I didn't get him finished. Fucking stupid ass. Biting my tongue. Drawing fucking blood.
Well fought! The walls are ours!
It killed real
Brothers,
Donald Trump
burn
again,
the
so
Masons
that's
out of
nice.
their encampments.
Damn, I'm just killing people everywhere. And by people, I mean our teammates.
I see Archer guy right here.
Towards the enemy encampment!
Come on, bitch. Already killed two of you. Tried to 3-on-1 me.
Away!
I'm gonna go burn these tents.
Oops, I hit my guy. God damn it, dude. You just stay the fuck away. I had it.
It burned one of the tents. This guy that you're fighting with is really good.
Yeah, he's a pup.
Knight. Yeah.
objective area. Oh, we gotta keep setting these fires, huh? I think I need to get a drop. I did. All right.
Towards the enemy encampment!
How are we supposed to burn this stuff?
You pick up a torch from over here
Okay.
by these.
From the objective area? Is that where it's at?
There. It's right there. You're right near it.
Oh,
And then you press E, and then you take it to.
got it. Did you throw it or what?
Yeah, press G.
Oh, that's all right. I accomplished my objective to start a fire.
I think we burned all the tents though, so that's good.
Objective complete.
The Mason bastards have been burned out of their camp!
I saw you throw that at him. I saw that. I saw what you did there.
Push the siege rams to the walls of their keep!
Here's part of the shot. Oh, that's gonna hurt. Broke my legs.
Keep pushing those rams!
God damn it! I killed a teammate.
Siege rams must be brought forward!
Oh, I broke my legs. God damn it.
Keep moving the siege rams!
Just over here, teabagging on the siege ramp. Not even paying any attention to me. I think they might. No. Dude, everybody's on. Oh, there. Here comes somebody. Alright, well, they finally got me. I got a lot of pushing in there, though.
Keep pushing those rams!
I don't like this guy, the footman.
That's what I'm using right now. Oh, there's a lot of people over here.
Keep moving the siege rams!
Alright, I'm coming over to you. Alright. Here I come.
Oh, I did a lot of damage. Sorry.
Let's go up these stairs. Oh my god, what? What? I just got Callista in half.
Oh god. Alright, the left one is able to be pushed now, I think.
Okay.
I'm gonna head that way. Yeah, everybody's pushing to the right, so I'm gonna go push left. Yeah, there's, oh, those are our guys over there. Right.
Didn't kill this fucking ballista guy.
Absolutely cool.
Damn.
Oh, that guy just haunted me. He just kept backing up as I tried to punch him.
Yo, somebody want to get me up here? Yo, hey, idiot partners.
I would if I was over there. I'm sorry.
Good,
Oh,
Uncle
someone got me.
Uncle!
Alright, I'm pushing over to your direction right now.
Okay. Dang. That was rough. That was really rough. Alright, did I level up my guy? No, not yet.
Mercy!
Dang. You beat my ass.
Now this weapon, it's very dangerous. You'd best be off.
I'll give him props for that one. He really kicked my ass. That was a good fight, though. That knight threw his sword at this dude and then just stood there, squared up the box.
The sea traps have almost reached their walls.
Oh my god, that was hilarious.
Oh, that's gonna leave a bruise.
Oh my god, that guy destroyed them. Oh, nice
Went
job.
over to you. Hold on, Sconze.
Atta
There
boy.
we go. Had a baby. Good teamwork.
Yes,
Oh,
sir.
here comes another one. Oh god.
Oh, there's too many. Too many.
Yeah, and I got incinerated.
Incinerated.
Fancy, can you get me up? I'm behind you.
Maybe? No, right now I can't.
God damn it.
Brothers, the siege rams have reached the keep.
Right behind you, Scansy.
Brothers, we must capture the courtyard.
Thank you.
Storm the courtyard.
I'm with you, Scansy. Storm in the courtyard. Ah!
Dang. I am dead last of our human people.
Seize the courtyard in the name of Argon.
Got my leg off.
Jesus Christ.
I'll follow you guys.
Get out of my way, dude. Jesus Christ.
Coming, Scansy.
What are we supposed to do here?
You gotta capture it. You
And
just
then
gotta
do
stay
what?
here. You just gotta stay
Why
here.
do I have this barrel then?
I don't know, because you picked it up. Just like I picked up this dude's head.
Oh, nice. Too many people.
Kill the masons.
Ow! Mikey, stop!
God damn it, who hit me? Oh, my teammate. Okay, that's great.
I think I hit my team more than I hit that guy. There were so many of us right there. Oh god, don't you.
Oi! I put up a little bit of a fight.
Yeah, you
It got
did.
me in the end. Alright, did I level this thing up yet? I did. All right. Well, let's try the pole man. That sounds interesting. Oh no, a man at arms, I guess, is what I'm gonna respawn as.
This guy with this long sword. What?
Uncle! Uncle!
The drawbridge is lowered. Breach the castle.
Nice.
In the name of Argon, kill the heir of Malric.
Kill the air and the water too.
Enter the fortress and kill the heir of the usurper.
Let's go kill the air, Dubs.
Just threw somebody's head at somebody else.
Nice. Fuck that up. Where's the air? Let's go kill him.
Kill this bitch.
Press C to get up. Shit. Thought it would just lift me up automatically. Alright, we're gonna do a man at arms. Let's see what that looks like. Oh, I got a sword and a shield. Interesting. Cut your head off, pal.
Where's the air? He's up here.
Left hand side.
Wow. We need to go in like it's got to be a concerted effort. Because they're deep up there. Alright. I'm pushing up behind you.